My name is Dr. Maury. I'm here with Nurse Addie and Dr. Bob. We're just here doing Nurse Addie's interview. Her XP is over full. She's completed her macro check, CPR training, and drive test. I pass the floor over to my colleague, Mr. Bob. Do you have any questions? Those are your MD, your HP, and your RP rules. Those are the rules that's going to keep you safe and keep you with a job with us and keep you ranking up for sure if you just follow and abide by those. But if you have any questions, now's the time. Any more? That was a good question. Any more? Okay. If you have any questions, you have my Discord. Let me know. I'm here to help always. The DCPs are always here to help. The Chiefs are always here to help. All of your white coats are here. Your purple coats are here. I mean, excuse me, your purple pants are here. Your purple dress is here. So definitely reach out to us, okay? All right, Mr. Bob, I'll turn it back over to you, sir. That was really good answers. That was more than two. That was really good. No, sir, but I think you're doing an excellent job, sir. Magnificent job with your interview. Not at the moment, but I'll have some. I'll have maybe one at the end. But I think Dr. Cash,
Sorry. What was the question?
the floor was open right now for a question.
What? No. What question did y'all just ask her?
Dr. Bob asked her all the questions. Doc, I believe he asked a series of like 4 or 5 questions.
No, I'm saying the one that before. Did y'all say about any question? I'm talking about the one that you just asked her about. All I heard was she said go to a higher up. That's all I had heard. So I'm asking, what question was it for her to answer?
Oh, I believe it was a question about who do you revive first in the red circle when you're called on a CPR run, and that was answered incorrectly. And then before that, it was an answer of what is the importance of the chain of command, and that was kind of fumbled a little bit as well.
And then you asked if you've seen two coworkers arguing, what would you do? And they said go to a higher up. Okay, so yeah, that's the one right there. Okay, so for that one, Dr. Amani, you should have stepped in and said, um, and pulled them to the side, like, hey, no, let's have a conversation before you request them higher up. See if I can resolve the issue, between y'all myself. And if it keep escalating to a point where I have to be the supervisor involved, I will. And then I'm also recording and reporting. We always want to report and report. But we also want to follow chain of command by making sure we go to the necessary people first before we go to the highest ranking in those situations. So if you can pull them aside and have a conversation with them first and see if you can de-escalate the situation, that'd be great. Instead of running to the higher ups very fast. If you can, have a conversation with your coworkers and be like, hey, this is inappropriate for this time. Let's try to see if we can resolve it by, going somewhere and having a conversation about it. There's no need for us to, have an argument or disagreement about something because we all human, we all gonna do it. But if I can handle the situation and have y'all talk, then that could be handled. Now, if that doesn't get handled, of course, you're always reporting, and if that's still not getting handled, you can always then come to a higher up. Okay, so handle my own. Perfect.
Yeah, just make sure that you're recording everything, and you're able to save that recording for at least 7 to 10 days, just in case you may need it.
Yeah, body camming is always important because not only does it cover you, but it also covers everybody around you, and also, provides evidence on a situation that happens so we can see firsthand instead of, doing a he say, she say, or this person did this. Body cam is always good to use. So make sure you always having that body cam on. And when I say body cam, you're simply just screen recording. I don't know if you have an Android or an iPhone, but all you gotta do is simply screen record. You screen record, after you get done, click on it, it'll save. Okay, and then I can send that in Discord if I have any issues. Yes, ma'am.
And the best thing to do is try and turn that body camera footage into a link, so that way you have no issues when you're sharing that to whomever may be concerned.
Okay.
All right, Dr. Bob. Okay, I got a question for you. Piggybacks on the last topic that we mentioned. If you're inside of the in the lobby, and it's certain it's weird hours. You may be by yourself or with 1 or 2 other coworkers, and there's a issue going on. Someone's giving you a hard time. Gun in your face, being really obnoxious and showing some debaucherous behavior. How would you handle yourself? Anything else?
Try to diffuse. I would try to diffuse the situation. If I can't diffuse the situation, I will call the law and have them immediately escorted out. And then I would turn the camera off.
Okay, that's close to that's pretty much what I was looking for. Definitely, you want to make sure you have that footage available, and you definitely want to try your best to de-escalate the situation, and make sure you have that footage saved and ready for ready to be submitted if needs be. Anybody else? Dr. Sasha, Dr. Bob.
No.
Can you tell me which one of the HP rules is the most important to you?
No serving meds or any of the medicine to another person when they have a gun out.
That's a good one. Why is that important to you?
Because it's respect, and it's not okay for someone to have a gun handed to your head.
That's a fair answer. Yeah, that guns aren't allowed in the hospital, but for some reason nobody likes to follow the rules anyway.
Safety's always first. And that's what I go for.
That is true.
And again, if that ever happens, to de-escalate, make sure you have your body camera rolling, and be ready to submit that footage. And definitely remain professional at all times.
Do I have to drop my macros and I have my camera on and then de-escalate the situation? Or can I just turn it on and handle it?
You always want to use your macros all the time, no matter what. You know what I mean? Because this is an RP function, RP, lifestyle. So definitely want to always use your macros. Get into the habit of that. No matter if your camera's on, if your camera's off, whatever you're doing, definitely keep that in mind.
Okay, great.
Dr. Bob, you got anything else?
Do
I
I
got
get a different color scrub?
after we submit this and it's allowed 24 hours for it to be reviewed, because I have all your trainings, I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna submit everything, and we're gonna allow them 24 hours. And definitely, you will get a white scrub. You will then be able to get your taser, and I believe body armor. If you don't already have it, you probably get more body armor than you have now. And so also you'll be ready for your once your XP is up, you'll be ready for your taser training.
Okay, great.
But a lot with that taser comes a lot of responsibilities. That's why we definitely want to get you trained first before you go out and start using it, so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Definitely.
All right. So my question for you, if anybody else has anything else, I got a question. How do you handle a like a disrespectful, like an uncomfortable coworker?
First off, I'm not going to argue with anyone. Second off, if they become really disrespectful, I'll just keep on reporting them.
And how would you go about reporting them? Like what steps would you take? Can you elaborate a little bit? Like like can you give me like an example? How would you report? Like what would you do?
I would have my micros on, macros in it. I would turn my camera on, and then I would tell them I have my camera on, and then I would go ahead and try to diffuse the situation. If it gets out of hand, then I'll go my other way, then I'll report it to discard, and then I'll have that person handle the situation, and if that doesn't work, then I'll just take it to the law.
Okay. So sorry, Bob. Sorry, Mr. Bob. Go ahead.
See, I was going to elaborate. That's a good question for showing the importance of a chain of command. Because you would go to someone hired you, explain to them that one of your coworkers and you don't are disputing, to try to let them help you in the situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna touch on that. You said you would go to Discord. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you a question. I was gonna touch on that, but you nailed it. Thank you, Mr. Bob. I don't have anything else, Mr. Bob. I'm done. Thank you, sir.
That's all the questions I have too. I think that's over 10 questions, so that should conclude your interview. Does anybody else have anything before we close?
I just want to say you both did a terrific job on both ends. Kudos to both of you guys. Good job, especially Mr. Bob, especially Nurse Addie. You guys did a great job. Stay calm, stay confident in both your roles. I'm proud of you guys. So I'm gonna shut the camera off, take a quick screenshot of everybody here, and I'll get that uploaded right away.